Many of us don't enjoy going to the doctor's office, but One Medical wants to change that. The company wants to reinvent the patient-doctor experience and has been steadily expanding its innovative healthcare centers across the country. I'm joined today by One Medical CEO and founder, Dr. Tom Lee, and Dr. Krishna Yeshwant, general partner at Google Ventures. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Hello.
Take me back to when you first founded One Medical, and that you're a doctor. It's not obvious that you would go start a company. What was that decision like?
Yeah, I mean, it came out of residency, the same program we trained at. It was pretty apparent that the delivery mechanisms weren't supporting what providers really thought was good care, and so that was the original inspiration for coming out, to the Bay Area and doing business training and otherwise. So Unit 1 was me answering phones, seeing patients, designing the website and sending in my own claims with my team. It was a very small team. But we validated that if you really rethought the whole equation within healthcare delivery, that you could do a lot more within the same cost structure and then lower the overhead of managing that, so that you don't have to ask a lot from patients directly. There's enough money in the system, you just have to repurpose the dollars.
It feels like a membership. You pay a certain amount of money to be a member of One Medical. In that way, does it feel like it's a business for a really small segment of the population, or do you see this as something that most Americans will be able to use at some point?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at our mission is to build a high-quality primary care system, affordable, accessible to all. So our mission is really to generalize a high-quality model that's affordable to everybody. The annual fee, which is $150 to $200 a year, is affordable to most people. But if you're low income, can't afford it, it's not a requirement for care. We really want to make the model ubiquitous.
I think that was one of the things that I found most inspirational when we were first talking. To me, what it spoke to is just a general sense of how Tom was thinking about the business, that this is something that really is for everybody. It's really something that goes beyond, just the tech elite in Silicon Valley or something like that. And I think you're starting to see that as the company expands into different markets and grows into different types of patient populations.
What's really kind of at top of mind on the consumer end is this concept of telemedicine, and can physicians diagnose or triage things via your phone or video? What are your thoughts on telemedicine? Is it going to replace anything for us?
I practice now, and I often walk into the waiting room and I see a sick person coughing all over that waiting room, and I'm just like, wow, this just seems broken somehow. So, if there was a way to fix that, I think, clearly that's better.
If you talk to a great clinician knows that 90% of the diagnosis is history. And so a lot of stuff can be managed online or virtual or email or phone. The real issue is are people ready for it yet? Is there an accessible channel that's integrated with their primary care physician? Is it a thoughtful experience? Is it affordable? So all those elements I think are new, but I think it is the future. The question is just how long will it take for it to get mass adoption and be first of mind when you're sick rather than second or third.
I want to hear about 2015 and what that looks like for you, and what can we expect from One Medical?
I think the big areas of growth for us in the next kind of several years, including 2015, include investment in our enterprise product. We have had great traction over the first 12 to 18 months, and we've had great enterprise adoption of that product, so we'll probably continue to offer that as a benefit for employees. It's a fantastic benefit that we're increasingly kind of investing in. And then a big space that we can't probably talk too much about will be digital health services. I think we've been making investments. Part of working with Google Ventures was explicitly because of the technology strategy of our group. And so, part of what we want to offer is more convenience, more service, and more accessibility. And so a digital health platform will increasingly be part of that story.
Well, we look forward to seeing what happens next.
You too.
Thanks so much.